All right, Russian military buildup in Syria. That's something that is disturbing. What would you do about that?
Well, I tell people all the time that if I'm leading in all the polls, and frankly, I don't want people to know. I want to have I want to have the ability to do what I want to do without everybody knowing exactly what I want to do. So I don't want to have Putin and all of these other people hearing what I am going to do.
Yeah, but you're just telling us then to guess. I mean, you really need to sort of make your case as to what, if this is an important issue. And, we're looking for solutions, and we're looking for strong leaders to solve these very important issues. You're telling us, just vote for me. I mean, American people really want to, get some idea of what you think you would do to fix this problem.
Greta, you have to be in a position where people have to be able to guess. They can't have you be so consistent that they know every single move you're going to make. For one thing, I would probably, because you can't always guarantee it, but I would get along with Putin. I would most likely, which the president right now doesn't. But as far as Syria is concerned, if Putin goes in there and if he's able to knock out ISIS, which he has a big reason to do it because he doesn't want them coming into Russia, frankly, and other places. But if he goes in and knocks out ISIS, to me, that's not the worst thing I've ever heard of. And I've told that to people, and they love what I had to say. We're going in, we're fighting ISIS on behalf of ourselves, and who are we helping? We're helping Assad. Assad must think we are the dumbest people on earth because ISIS wants to fight Assad, but they can't get through us because they're fighting us. If Russia wants to go in and do the job on ISIS, it would be something that I would not be extremely concerned about. That I can tell you, Greta. At the same time, I don't want people to know all my thoughts because I do have a good chance. And if I'm there, I don't want people to go back to your show and say, well, this is what he's going to do. I don't want them to be able to figure me out. If General Douglas MacArthur and if General Patton ever heard, and some of the great generals ever heard all of this talk, this political talk, they would be spinning in their grave. You want to go in, do what you have to do without telling the world about it.
All right, the question I asked Governor Chris Christie the other day, if you had 15 minutes with the Pope, who's visiting the United States this week, what would you, if just the two of you, what would you talk about? What would you ask him?
Well, I think I talked to him about a lot of things, mostly religion, but I would ask his views on global warming because, believe it or not, he seems to be getting extremely political, and he seems to feel strongly about the whole global warming situation, which I disagree with him on. And I would actually talk to him about that to see if he's serious about it.
And anything else?
Well, I talk about religion. I would talk about a lot of things. I actually like him. I'm not sure that I think he's getting a little bit political with some of his views and some of his statements and, having to do with global warming and other things, but that's certainly his prerogative. But I would certainly like to talk to him. I think he's a terrific guy. I think he's brought a spirit back to the church that it was missing, and I think he's going to do a great job, and it's wonderful to have him here.
Donald, nice to talk to you. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
Thank you very much, Greta.